Giants have always fascinated and perplexed people. Going all the way back to David and Goliath, stories of super tall men have lived in fables, myths, and legends. Today, however, we know, based upon the NBA alone, tall people exist and come from all walks of life. For some reason, however, men tend to get the spotlight more than women. Well, let's redirect some of the attention. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are the 25 tallest women who ever lived. #25. While she's not the tallest woman in the world, as she claims to be, Heather Green still measures in at 6 feet 5 inches or 1.9 meters. And yes, that's after she loses the high heels. 24. Maria Alexandrovna Stepanova is a famous women's basketball player measuring in at 6 feet 8 inches tall, or 2.03 meters. In the United States, she played for the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA. 23. Australian basketball player Liz Cambage is also 6 foot 8 and plays for the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA. 22. Measuring in at 6 feet 9 inches or 205 centimeters, Mali Duangdi was recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest woman in the world. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 24 from chronic health problems. 21. A professional actress and wrestler, Lindsay K. Hayward is 6 feet 8 inches tall, 203 centimeters, and received a Guinness World Record for the tallest woman in a leading role. 20. Playing for the Phoenix Mercury as a center, Brittany Griner is 6 foot 8, 203 centimeters tall. 19. Formerly living in Zimbabwe, but having moved to the United States, Rita Manivabesa is 6 foot 8 inches tall. 18. Lindsay Corinne Taylor is a long-time professional basketball player, playing for several teams in the WNBA. She's 6 foot 8. 17. A former Indian professional basketball player, Gitika Srivastava, measures in at 6 foot 11, 210 centimeters tall. 16. At 6 foot 9, 205 centimeters, Caroline Welz is one of the tallest women in Germany. 15. Measuring in at 7 feet tall, 213 centimeters, Ulyana Semyonova was a former Soviet basketball player and was the leading women's player in her time in the 1980s. 14. Zainab Bibi has sought out asylum status in Britain because she fears for her life in her homeland of Pakistan, as she feels that her height has made her a target. She measures in at 7 feet 2 inches tall, 218 centimeters. 13. Born in 1879 in Tyrol, Austria, Maria Faustnauer grew to be 7 feet 4 inches tall, or 223 centimeters, though many believe her height was embellished or inaccurately measured. She became something of a fairground attraction at the time, but died in 1917. 12. Malgorzata Didek was a WNBA professional basketball player, playing for several teams, including the Utah Stars and Connecticut Sun. She was 7 feet 2 inches tall, 218 centimeters, but unfortunately passed away at the age of 37. 11. Carolina Rascon, from a small mining village in Mexico, was said to be 7 foot 5, 226 centimeters. Of course, this is very difficult to verify as she lived back in 1944. 10. Born in 1946, Dolores Pollard grew to be 7 feet 5 inches tall, or 226 centimeters, but everyone said she was 8 foot 1. Considered the tallest woman in the world back then, she went around in a sideshow. She passed away in 1971 after surgery complications. 9. Born in 1872 in Missouri, Ella Ewing was the tallest woman in the United States during her lifetime. She grew to be 7 feet 4.5 inches or 224 centimeters tall and made most of her money traveling in the circus. 8. If the stories about her are true, Trincha Kiever is the tallest woman ever recorded in history. She was said to be 8 feet 4 inches, 254 centimeters tall, and in order to get money, her parents put her in the carnivals. She tragically died of cancer at the young age of 17. Since she lived back in the 17th century, it's probably best to take her height with a grain of salt.
7.
Sun Fong is currently the tallest woman in China at 7 foot 3, 221 centimeters tall. She's often mistaken for Yao Defen, another tall woman who recently passed away.
6.
Born in Greece in 1882, Vasiliki Kalianji grew to be 7 feet 6.5 inches tall, or 229.87 centimeters. While no photographs of her exist, she's said to have eyes the size of hen's eggs with hands and feet of enormous dimensions. She was able to fend off circus entertainers, but instead grabbed the attention of the Guinness Book of World Records.
5.
Sandy Allen was born in 1955 and grew to be 7 feet 5.5 inches tall, or 231.78 centimeters. She mostly performed in the circus, but was also an actress. During her lifetime, she was considered the tallest woman in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records.
4.
For some time, Yao Defen claimed to be the tallest woman in the world, but the Guinness Book refuted her claims, pointing instead to Sandy Allen. Defen grew to 7 feet 8 inches tall, or 233.7 centimeters, and officially became the tallest woman in the world in 2011, but tragically passed away 1 year later.
3.
Jane Bunford was 7 feet 11 inches tall, 241 centimeters, but there are no known photographs of her. She lived in England and was listed as the tallest woman in the world in the Guinness Book all the way up to 2001. They only showed a copy of her birth certificate and a picture of her skeleton.
2.
Anna Haining Bates was born in 1846 in Canada. She grew to be 7 feet 5.5 inches tall, or 227.3 centimeters, and traveled around in a circus. She married a very tall man, and they had 2 children together.
1.
Zhang Jinlian is the tallest woman ever to be recorded in medical history, reaching up to 8 feet 1.75 inches tall, or 248.3 centimeters. She was born in 1964 and lived until 1982. So, who's the tallest person you know? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answer to us at Liz25. You know what? How tall are you? Let us know. Why not? Let's spark a discussion.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at Liz25.com.